JV Sports Report coming to you from Tennessee, where we have Greg Schiano in Tennessee, the program trying to hire a head coach, and everybody else turning it down. Thank you for tuning in to listen to what I've got to say today on JV's Sports Report. This is quite interesting, actually, what has happened with the Greg Schiano in Tennessee. Report surfaced yesterday afternoon that Schiano was set to be hired as the next head coach of Tennessee. What followed is probably one of the biggest social media breakups that we've ever seen, where just everybody got involved. I'm telling, Tennessee representatives, Congress got involved. You know, not just the state reps. We had even the Madam Secretary of the United States spoke out on Twitter about this. It was crazy. Now, what's the deal with Schiano? Greg Schiano is the defensive coordinator at Ohio State. He was the former Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach from 2012 to 2013. And before that, from 2001 to 2011, he was the Rutgers head coach. He was on the Penn State staff during the Jerry Sandusky era. Reports that a dispensation for an insurance claim on the Sandusky scandal in 2016 stated that Schiano had witnessed Sandusky abusing a boy in the shower, and he had reported it immediately to the defensive coordinator. This wasn't an eyewitness testimony, guys. This was I heard it from a guy who saw it kind of a testimony. Whether Schiano was involved in the cover-up of Sandusky's actions at Penn State is undeterminable, but extremely doubtful. New England head coach Bill Belichick and Ohio State head coach Urban Meyer have both stood up for Schiano, stating that he is a man of good character. What is clear is that Tennessee has effectively scared away any good coach who may have wanted this job. Greg Schiano was the best thing they were going to find after they were unable to land John Gruden, the former Super Bowl champion coach at Tampa Bay, when they were unable to land Chip Kelly or find an efficient way to buy out Matt Campbell from Iowa State. Rumor is that former Tennessee quarterback T. Martin has a real good shot at landing the head coach job after a couple of successful seasons as the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach at USC. He's coached Sam Darnold to what may possibly be the number one overall pick during his tenure there. This is really interesting, guys, because the Tennessee community basically stood up and said, no, we don't want this to happen. Greg Schiano wasn't the kind of name that you would want to bring in and say, hey, he's going to be a great coach. He's the next Nick Saban, because he's not that. We all know that. He is a guy who can come into a program and he can make it stable again. That's what he did at Rutgers. He put Rutgers in the Big Ten. That's why they play there now. They used to be in the Big East before the conference folded. And they were dominating in the conference in the Big East. So to bring a guy in like Schiano is clearly just Tennessee saying, look, we need stability right now. We need a guy who's going to come in and he's going to get us some ball games, and then we're going to work on recruiting and we're going to build back up what Butch Jones has torn down as he went out the exit door. Kind of like, you know, how the girlfriend comes into the house and is kind of like, I'm leaving, I'm done. You know, when you've broken up with her and she gets all her stuff and she's that kind of a person that's going to destroy the house before she leaves just to make your life that much more difficult. That's what Butch Jones has done to the Tennessee program. He's come in and just basically put the program back a couple years. Thank you for tuning in to the JV Sports Report. Come back later, follow us, subscribe. We have Twitter. We have it all in the description box down below. Thank you for listening to JV on JV Sports Report.